Hello, I'm back. Had lunch. Actually took a shower, so I don't have the bed head anymore. I just have the post shower. But we're gonna continue on with the UC quest line and kind of see where it goes.
Captain, would you like to... Ah, the good Ambassador Ratcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable.
Shut, Raymond.
It sounds as though I
Stop
will
it.
enjoy
It's
this.
not happening. Stop trying to
Now,
make it happen.
officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her. Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support. And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
Hey, hey, Link. Hey, Draco.
Never underestimate the universe's ability to surprise. That's why we have Plan B. UC
Oh, yeah?
Intelligence has a recording device planted in the Ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage. But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell. So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen. Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you. Yes, many. Don't steal anything. Don't get caught anywhere. If something goes wrong, we'll do
Fair
our
enough.
best to smooth things over. But I can't make any promises. Name's Cameron Long. He's younger than Ratcliffe, bears less of a grudge towards the UC. He works closely with the Ambassador, making him a promising source for information on the ins and outs of embassy life, and someone who very likely hates her guts. All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise. And take these.
Hey,
Chief
Devin.
Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there. Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
Also, the other reason why I had to stop the stream is I was getting a headache. And I still have it, actually, as a matter of fact. I've taken an ibuprofen, and I'm trying to drink some more water. I'm thinking it might be dehydration. But it might also be the weather. I don't know. But yeah, I'm nursing a headache.
I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under, unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them?
Hey, Andy.
I think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps Matteo. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation? I cannot tell if that is a compliment or an attempt to avoid the question.
You're still going through that? Man.
I will assume the
Have you at least
former.
reported it
I
to
have a
somebody?
very different background from the rest of Constellation. I carry myself differently. I worry that some of the others are unable to see past this. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death.
That's good to know. Ah,
I might not admit this to the others, but at times it was. I do not regret this, but I do know how it makes me seem. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand.
Hey,
He was the
Damien.
one who pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence
Well, I
does
mean,
the opposite.
the cough and sore throat isn't the worst. For me, my concern was like the vomiting that you were dealing with.
That is kind of you. You also have a lot going.
Oh my god, she's so cringe. It's okay.
I find expressing affection difficult, but truly. Thank you. I know this seems trivial. Perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I have never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense?
Ha, I wish.
And yet here we are, working, discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope
Right.
now you can better understand
Still, though,
why I wanted to keep
Concerning.
the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know that
Exactly,
you said you
Raymond.
wouldn't, but it is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence. Indeed it was. And now I hope you can see why. Thank you for talking this over with me.
No, not.
It is
She
good
wanted
to
to
know
talk
that
to
at least
me,
one
so this is
member
my
of
opportunity
Constellation
to
understands me.
riz her. Well, the problem is, Raymond, what if the games create the trauma?
Just doesn't add up. Spaceport has anti-Xeno protocols. How the hell does a whole herd of terramorphs touch down undetected?
Good point. All right, you, pack mule. I mean,
Here,
Andrea.
I have some. Yes, well, I saw it earlier.
Thank you.
Of course. I will keep an eye out in the...
Thank you for the
hello.
money, I guess. Let's trade beer.
I am always...
Here. Oh, damn it. I was I wanted to give it to her. Oops. Not eat it all. My bad.
Mm-hmm. Goodbye.
You're still coming with me, right? Okay. Hey, what's up, Ben?
Ah, yes. They build a monument to the people they lost, but not the people they killed.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
I cannot help but notice that the Colony War Memorial is in direct line of sight of this embassy. I suspect that was very much intentional.
Probably. Raymond, I tried playing Chrono Cross so many times, I could never beat it.
You are a visitor? You'll find the ambassador in her office. Go on through.
She does, actually. She, like, I feel like she's very long-winded. I feel like out of all the companions, the most interesting one, at least the one that, like, seems like at least fun to talk to is Barrett. Because he's like, he's just nuts, and it's great.
Visitors are only allowed in the lobby.
I wonder how many times one side or the other has threatened to close this embassy down over the years.
All that security, and they still can't protect their own spaceport.
Now I gotta hear this lady talk a bunch of crap.
UC never fails to disappoint.
I tried playing Chrono Trigger 2, Raymond. I couldn't beat that either.
Received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Oh, really?
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
Official business? Talk to the ambassador.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Sorry. Do you have an appointment?
Hi. Well, I got a deal for you.
What are you? Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You
Hey,
have my
Nimrod.
thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all.
Why
I
does she
can
have the
only presume
crazy
you're here
eyes?
to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
All right, I don't like her.
Oh, stop. You're embarrassing yourself.
I was being sarcastic,
Yes, I would
lady.
request the same. This is unpleasant to watch.
Do you
See,
guys not get
even
sarcasm?
your compatriot can't stomach such a sorry display. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit? You're really gonna push this? All right, I will give you one chance. One, to convince me. Understood. I'm listening. You know that for sure. That is interesting. It's possible I might be letting my history cloud my judgment. Possibly.
False, Link. There is a dedicated button in Fallout 4.
It's a job I take very seriously. It's why I'm even entertaining what you're suggesting right now. Captain, I'm sorry, but my answer is not changing.
Well, that didn't work.
You see, it's just gonna have to find another way. Now, I presume you can see yourself out.
Well, guess I gotta go, plan B.
That woman is an absolute... Oh, sorry. Oh, what? You're the Vanguard captain, right? You know, I was about to board the Nat to the spaceport when the alarm triggered. Sounds like I got real lucky. And like I've got you to thank for things not being a lot uglier. Well, then you have my earnest thanks. But look, they said you were coming here on official
business. Yes, I am. Like, I'm using a Bethesda game.
The ambassador likes to handle all that personally, even if she does have trained diplomats here to help her. And I don't want to get shipped back to Aquila City, so you should probably go speak to her.
LA Noire is a good game. It's just the more you think about the plot, the more holes you find out that's in it. As long as you ignore the glaring plot holes, you're good.
So you want me to work with you? But why now? Why me? No, I think that's a pretty safe assumption. And no other city should have to go through what happened here. So then, what would you need from me? The code machine. Only the ambassador's cleared for in there. Sorry. Her quarters. Huh. Oh, that's doable. And you... Oh, wait. I thought you were looking to
I guess we gotta go higher. Let's go 8,000 credits. How about that?
Okay, yeah.
I got the money for it.
Okay, so...
Hell yeah.
There's a utility corridor that leads to the ambassador's quarters, which you can access through the main conference room. Here, the key. Whatever you do, don't let the guards see you entering or exiting the utility section, or you're gonna be in serious hot water. I'll keep an ear out for more instructions from the UC.
Gotcha. I probably would, Raymond, but it's just the game looks intimidating, and by that I mean it looks way too huge, and I can only handle a few of those these days. Okay, so I need, do I have, I'm sorry to hear that, sorry to hear you say that, viewing me. Don't know who you are, but, I did what I needed to do, so. Anyway, moving on. Crap.
Agent detected. Patching in playback.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Cameron! Are you alright, Ambassador? It seems the Council of Governors has rejected my appeal to join. Again. Which means you and I are stuck in this colonial rat cage until we die. But I think we might need to. We should expedite the process.
What are you getting at, ma'am?
I mean, my requests keep being rejected because they don't want to add a C.
Oh my God, she's gonna try and kill him?
What if one opened up? The heist is hard. In what it used to be.
Bless his heart, it's no longer functioning.
Eva, I think it's time to get some sleep.
Just think about it. Maybe we can reach out to some experts at that sort of thing, huh?
Good night, Eva.
Tries to be sneaky, uses a rocket pack indoors.
This area's off limits.
All right.
You're allowed 3 places. Conference room, lobby, or the ambassador's office. You set foot anywhere else, there's going to be problems.
Look, it's gamer mechanics. You can't deny it, all right? Nimrod, we're not discussing that here. Hey, what the hell happened to my camera? What the? Where'd my camera go? There we go. We're back.
Did I not make myself abundantly clear, Captain? You're not getting access to the archives. Excuse me? I have no idea what you're talking about. No. If the Council found out, I'd lose my position. I'd be exiled. Look, I believe we may have gotten off on the wrong foot. The issue at hand is one of trust, no? So perhaps if I can trust you to keep this little secret between us, then maybe we can find a way to trust the UC with access to the archives.
Mm-hmm.
But where are my manners? Here, a pistol.
Give me your gun.
Laredo.
Hell yeah.
Good. I appreciate you working with me. Just like I'm sure our great powers will. In fact, I think there's an opportunity here. Keep both our factions happy and ensure an air of legitimacy to the whole proceeding. I can only let you get the information on the Terramorphs.
I have
Anything
no idea
else
what you're
and people
talking
will
about.
get
Box
suspicious. And all research will need to be monitored. Freestar scientific observers making sure everything's being used. But those 2 items should be in... What on earth are you... Ah, yes. How could I forget? Here, the fee. Now let's go get your code
for
piece so you
everything
can be
she's
on your
got.
way.
I got a gun. I got money. Great. I pilfered everything. I got a gun, got a bribe, made up for what I had to pay for coal, so we're all good. Hey.
They tell me it should only take a moment. And there.
The problem I have here, my biggest issue with this quest, I know I'm thinking too much as a game, but I feel like if the technology that all 3 of these major factions have decided to keep under lock and key without like express authorization from all parties, I feel like giving the authorization to ambassadors is a glaring loophole, because I feel like if the authorization ought to come from like the heads or like the executive heads of the factions and not just simply an ambassador. I don't know, maybe I'm probably thinking way too hard.
It is reassuring to know there are still some people in this universe you can trust.
Sorry. Everyone's a little on edge after the attack.
I've heard that. I heard about that, Josh. I might actually check it out.
I'm sorry, but I need
later down
sign-off
the
from
line.
the Interstellar Affairs office before I can set foot in there.
You gotta be kidding me. It's plumbing, not a peace treaty. It could cause an incident. It would mean my job, sir. Fine. I'll begin the process. Wouldn't want to withhold a chance for more red tape from the great UC.
Isms. They had to have investments because everyone doesn't have it. You know, that's a good point. I keep thinking that House of Maroon has like a home world or something like that, but you're right. That's probably it.
Yes, exactly. It's like when someone insults you.
I appreciate that they have not demolished the structure.
Well, I mean,
even
House
if
Faroon
diplomacy
is
has
like a
ended.
religious order.
It may not have been their intention.
So
It represents hope.
my presumption is that they're spread all over the place rather than having necessarily defined borders. But Danny also made point that they don't have, maybe they do have a home world, but it's not actually in the game itself yet. Because there's supposed to be a DLC called Shattered Space coming out probably this year.
This is
Oh yeah, that's right. This
This
place
is
is like
certainly
been...
different than anything else in New Atlantis.
Well, there already is an interfaction war, Aaron. Like there's like a permanently hostile faction of Varun, who are like absolute religious zealots. They like kill any non-believers on sight, whereas this group, they don't do that anymore. Right. All right then. Right, yeah, the regular House of Varun disavows the zealots. So, what the hell?
Decades unsupervised, and it seems this tree has decided it now owns it.
Yeah. Hell is going on? This is so... What is happening here?
I never had the patience for computer systems.
Wait, that was John. Oh. Oh, wait, they're our allies now. Oh, thank God. smoke that's being spewed out.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Oh, wait, nope. Oh my god, they can jump! I feel like, why does Bethesda... Why does Bethesda, like, always... It always feels like Bethesda's laser weapons are weak. I don't know why Bethesda does that. Or at least it really feels like their laser weapons in their games are always very middling. Unless there's like a special attribute to them. Uh-oh. Think I made a mistake? No. Well. That was easy. Well, relatively. All right, yeah. So what the hell's been happening?
Punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
Okay. First off, why do all of you have an Eastern European accent?
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack. Then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then... silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly? Harmless spores, you have my word, but hard to navigate. Hence why I was guiding you through the intercoms to restore the environmental controls. And release me. It is the sap of the tree that gives it its... well, perhaps not a topic for this exact moment. But I must know of the rest of the city. Does it still stand? Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door, hmm? And the broadcast spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. Mm-hmm. So the UC requires information, then. On terror morphs,
hey, you figured it out.
Do I see this all clearly?
Yes, you do.
The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its but if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement.
What do I have?
For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy. With little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Oh, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
That is the stupidest question ever. Whoever wrote this is an idiot. I am not gonna do that.
Every measure will be taken to ensure the information is used for good.
Well,
gunpowder can be used for evil,
Please,
but gunpowder has also been used for a lot of good.
Let's hope it still works. And there. Let it be used for good.
I also wish to be prepared for any situation, but there are practical limits.
How the hell is a VHS tape still alive in the year 2330? What? What? You know what I mean? Still, like, intact.
Brightest of today for our future tomorrow. Submit your application now at the nearest kiosk.
Well, I mean, yeah. Alien Isolation, it was trying to keep the 80s sci-fi aesthetic, so. Which they did a fantastic job of. Cyberpunk also does that. I think Cyberpunk also does that too.
I'm told by top officials the cabinet already has a plan in place to open the Armistice Archive.
You don't need to wear your helmet in here. You know that, right?
Pardon.
I'm not wearing my helmet.
Captain, you're back sooner than... Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? And Balmore?
I'm the
We're all in
protagonist. Of
agreement.
course I'm gonna succeed.
That's incredible. I wasn't sure Radcliffe would ever get on board. I'm very much looking forward to getting the debrief on how precisely you managed to pull all this off, but that'll have to wait for another time. Regardless, superlative work, Captain. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Matt.
Exactly, Aaron.
Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
Hey.
Yes? You needed something?
I'm not gonna lie. Well, I added a the soundtrack isn't all vanilla. I downloaded a popular mod that added additional tracks to a lot of the major areas, and I like it because it very much adds like a adds a lot more Mass Effect vibes. Assuming you're talking about Starfield soundtrack. We recall the cost of Federal War stand as you got a free star and a UC. And nobody from House Maroon.
Captain, we've been expecting you. Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules.
What the hell is all of this?
Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Unit 18, right? They're punch cards? Of course they're punch cards. Like freaking a nuclear launch. Draco, not yet. I got all my mods from Nexus. But Bethesda's releasing. Bethesda said they're supposed to be releasing the official like creation kit or modding tools. I think they said this. Yeah, they said the beginning of this year. We're in February, so I'm hoping it's soon.
All codes verified. Unlock engaged. You may proceed, Captain.
Not everything in the galaxy needs to come with us, you know.
Stop judging me. I feel like Draco, if you want to do that, I feel like learning to make mods, especially making mods with the games that are easy to mod, like Bethesda stuff, like so Skyrim, Fallout, like Skyrim and Fallout, is probably your best way of being able to learn how to create and design games, is just through modding. There's been more than one modder who has created some really great stuff that have actually eventually gotten hired by developers. Where am I? Oh.
Okay. Hello.
There you are. Captain. Surprised to find out we're having visitors as we work.
Major Sinan and I were just discussing the merits of your planned interfactional cooperation. I think it's a great idea. Get them invested in the solution. Make it clear we've got nothing to hide.
I'm sure they'll be lovely house guests.
Now, Captain, if you wouldn't mind transferring the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing next steps.
Time for us to start getting some real answers, and figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready. Yes. It will be. Percival and I have done our damage. This is us starting to put some things right.
Plus, you don't need her word. We'll be setting up oversight alongside the collective.
Acknowledged and accepted, Captain. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Should even be able to house its own cadre of independent observers. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Finally.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
Getting some respect around here. Right, Andy. Right. Ooh, fancy. Wow, in front of everybody?
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies? Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery,
I have no idea, Damien.
and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen? Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms?
Wait, what?
I'm sorry. I can't share. I understand this puts you in a strange position, but this information... Can I count on you to keep...
We're fine.
Let's hope it never comes to that.
Okay.
Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Jesus. There's a... I will say, Daddy, there's a lot of layers here. This is... To this entire line. I feel like this questline is easily... Well, I would say this far more intriguing than the Freestar Collective quest line. That's for sure.
Another day, another shift.
Like the Freestar Collective was just well, shocker, CEO corrupt, shoot him in the face and call it a day.
Are we at all surprised that the UC has such a massive space dedicated to secrets?
Logging authorized entry, unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor. But there are no additional visitors permitted. Your friend's gonna have to wait out here.
Very well, I will wait. You go on.
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom.
What the f-
You and I should chat.
Wait, no, what? No, he's still alive! Oh! Yeah, I honestly, I should have known.
President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get. Which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am? Perceptive. I like that. I'm Francois Sanon.
There it is,
But
yeah.
most know me as Victus. I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes. But the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here. A sacrifice, a on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
One final act of rebellion by the leadership that lost the colony war. The trial was authentic. I faced tribunal with dignity, but my execution, staged. A lethal injection that was anything but. The cabinet at the time,
what was I thinking?
Gone
I feel like
now, wished to keep me on as an advisor, and considering the other option, I was in no place to refuse.
I remember.
So I elected to trade my freedom for my continued existence. But such is the life of a soldier.
I remember, okay, Danny, I remember going through, you know how you went through all the murals and stuff and your orientation tour? I remember when they were talking about this and talking about how they said that they executed these 3 generals. In my head, I'm like, wow, actually, in my head, I was like, that's surprising. They didn't just imprison them, they actually killed them? I remember that being, like, interesting to me. Dang it.
I want to help you, and my progeny Hadrian, prevent more attacks. Though I am curious.
I actually could see it.
Shared with you the nature of our little family.
Yes. Kind of a stretch to want you two had a family.
Unfortunately, I'm inclined to agree with you. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do.
Oh, yeah?
After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the colony war. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need
of course you need something dealt with. What do you want? Yeah, people like you?
Well, who better to find them? But many of them I knew personally, and I've always had a mind for details.
Use a serial killer to find other serial killers.
You'd be
classic
shocked
trope.
How often an otherwise brilliant criminal flees to the planet just next to the one where they were born, or where a family member resides. I simply use my own personal knowledge and the information our group collects for me to track them down and set things right. There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlaise. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colony's more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the colony war ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him, however you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know.
I don't think he was Link. I don't think he's like just simply an intelligence officer. It sounds like he used to be like a chief of staff, or like even higher than just an intelligence officer.
Captain, your files indicate a track record of unlikely successes. It is my genuine hope that, perhaps down the line,
Oh, be
you
your
might
personal
become a part
hitman?
of our team. And this might be something of a tryout. Speak to Deputy McIntyre. I'm sure she'd be happy to hear that someone might be tying up this loose end at long last. Though I would ask you, do not make the mistake of confusing me for a simple cutthroat.
Mm-hmm.
You can certainly try, but the man's been out there 20 years. He's likely gone feral by now. Easier for all if you simply blow up his ship and be done with it. Good. According to my information, he's been hiding
Francois
around the world of
Sanon.
Etheria. Wolf
They
system.
Victus.
There's a star station in the vicinity.
The Den. Okay, I've been there.
The head of the local vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
What the hell's in here? Oh, servers. Oh, so this entire thing is just his like house. I thought it was just that little area was it, and this is like a separate room or a separate cell or something. This guy has his own little like apartment. He's just been living here this whole time.
Identity verified. You may proceed to the exit.
So yeah, that was interesting.
What is it? I will watch your back.
I know, Danny. I know. I know. I swear, this quest line is like. I still love the game. It's got its flaws, but I still love the game. I'm a stupid fanboy of the game, but this quest line, man, it's improving my view of the game like by a lot. Where's Deputy McIntyre? In that station? I know. I don't. They don't have that hairstyle, Andy, or else I would have modded it in yet. Eventually. Yeah, this is more like. No, it's not my brother's hairstyle. They do. Yeah, they actually have my brother's hairstyle. This is like the closest hairstyle I could find that matches mine. But they actually have my brother's hairstyle. All right, where's Deputy McIntyre? Oh yeah, I can do this. But yeah.
I wonder if I'll miss New Atlantis when Tony and I leave. No, probably not.
No, my brother is not a.
What? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, true. I mean, the hairstyles are. Yeah, there's just like a total lack of variety. And what they do have is middling.
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's
Kinda.
clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy.
Some old guy living in your basement. I could do.
Exactly. Just another prisoner. Nothing you'd ever even think of bringing up in conversation. With
Sure.
anyone.
Ever. Fine. Ugh.
The Major doesn't have clearance for this sort of information, and she certainly doesn't need a distraction from her current, very important work. Which is why I need you to keep this to yourself.
Ever.
Good. Because bringing this up to the outside world would create the unfair appearance, Captain, that you're unhinged. And
Well, you're
that's
gonna have
not
me
a good
committed?
look for any of us.
You're gonna have me
Now,
committed?
Was there something in
If I-
particular
if
you
I
needed to
speak out about
discuss
it?
about? What we were just discussing.
Just gonna gaslight the populace into thinking I'm a crazy person.
Dr. Reginald Orlaise? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlaise is completely out of the question, but bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return? Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting? The Den? It's a star station. Orbiting Wolf. The first one was blown to smithereens by House Varun during the Serpent's Crusade. The place has always acted as a remote strategic hub, primarily for repairing and refueling UC military vessels. But because of its distance from the rest of the UC, things there have always been a little more lax. Patrols included. I can think of worse places in the Then I'll bid you good day, Captain, and remind you of the importance of discretion.
Excuse me?
Finally, I can unload a lot of this stuff that I have. Although I need to go to Jemison Mercantile.
Oh, please, take a look.
What do I need from this place? Well, I never have too many digipicks. Oh, I do need spice for cooking. Never have too much adhesive. You know what? I don't need to upload. I just did it.
Appreciate the business.
Shut up. All right, let's go. I hope my new ship has like a research station in it. I never even bothered to check.
Captain Humongous, hello. I am satisfied to see.
That we are here. What will be our next course of action?
Galley.
What can I help you with?
Hello, Sarah. Or no, is this the captain's quarters? I think it's captain's living quarters.
Hey, Captain. Need help with anything?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, they don't got nothing. Oh, darn it. That's okay. Oh, damn, I got a lot of storage though. That's good. There's gotta be at least a research station here, right?
Hey, how are you?
Leave me alone.
I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot.
Yeah, forget it. Darn it. That's okay. The only thing they have is a galley for cooking, but that's it.
Hey.
Let's get out there and do something new today, shall we?
Yeah, let's go to the tech.
We be stopping for food? I would not mind trying something, and there are plenty of options.
Anything I can help you with? Need some work done? Sure, have at it.
Yeah, the all-in-one berth doesn't have anything in it. That was the problem. Right? Or did I oh my god, did I miss it? Oh my god, am I an idiot? I'm probably an idiot. I probably missed it. Probably on the other side of the ship and I completely
Hello.
Hold on. I need to confirm this. It's an all-in-one. Wait, is this the all-in?
Your ship is way bigger than Dad's.
No, this is the all-in-one, and so okay, that's why it's like the living quarters and the galley. Okay, never mind. All right, I was correct.
Yes.
Forget it.
Captain Humongous, greetings.
Got anything you need to offload? Okay, no problem.
Yeah, this is like. Oh wait. This is the living quarters, and this is the control station. Engineering bay. Mm-hmm. I could choose the science lab or the workshop. Pretty sure both of them would have a research station in it. I feel like the workshop would be more useful. What's this color? Oh wait, no. I want this color. Okay. Copy. This. Okay. There we go. Wait, no! Okay. Paste. See, I hate that it says all items will be moved to the cargo hold. I hate it when it does that, but whatever. All right. You know what's funny? You say that, Danny, but like, I actually found myself having an easier time of building ships using a controller than the mouse and keyboard.
I must confess, the hum of a grab drive.
Wait. Okay, thank God. Oh, phew. All right. More alcohol. Cosmetic. Polymer. More cosmetic. Aluminium. Or, excuse me, aluminum. We live in America, not Europe. Adhesive. Like, I'm not gonna have anywhere near enough to actually do any modifications. It's all going into research. Yeah, I got nothing enough. The research, sometimes even I'll admit, Danny, sometimes like it doesn't. I don't know if it bugs me, but more so like it's confusing as all hell. I just like click it and hope I have enough materials to keep moving forward.
Have any new books for me?
But I do get what you're saying, kind of.
Yeah, what is it?
I just realized, where the hell did my UC helmet go? Wait, it's in here, right? Okay, yeah. Okay, phew. I thought I lost it.
We're cleared for liftoff.
Nothing like hitting orbit.
Oh my god, I forgot I was supposed to speak to Captain Marquez first. Whoops. I thought I already did. Right? I thought I did, didn't. Oh no. No, okay. I forgot it. Stop planet.
Navigational feedback checks out. We're in the right place.
Wrong button. There we go.
Welcome to the den. If you have business, feel free to land.
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
This station is but a shadow of its former purpose. I do not like it here.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Problem?
I understand this station was once quite the luxurious place for UC military commanders. Based on what I see, I find that very hard to believe.
Looking to lodge a complaint? Then you want UC security, not the Vanguard. Oh, so you are. Sorry about that, Captain. People mistake us for peacekeepers most days. Wasn't expecting someone from the actual military. So, what can I do for you? Orlace. Doesn't ring a bell. Anything you can tell me about him? A man? Living around Etheria. The gas giant. Only one ship like that I know of. Never docks. Doesn't respond to hails.
A warlock?
They call it the
Really?
Warlock. Maybe this Orlace of yours is the one piloting it. I can give you the coordinates to its last sighted location if you want. Just, well, you'll need to be careful. That part of Etheria's sky is an old debris field. Plenty dangerous. More than a few scrappers heading out never came back. I honestly thought it was just a story board haulers told each other to keep themselves amused. Pretty surprised to find out he has a name. Like, finding out the Grim Reaper's named Mitch or something. Huh. Makes you wonder. Going theory on why was a combination of old ordnance and Etheria's gravity disappearing them. But maybe someone's been helping them over the ledge.
A little bit, maybe.
Well, the original Den Star Station was destroyed decades ago during the Serpent's Crusade by marauding House Varun zealots. Big part of the remains from those battles ended up gathering around Etheria, forming a nasty debris field. Every now and then, some headstrong scrapper comes limping back because they hit an 80-year-old mine. Or sometimes they don't come back at all.
I kind of, Draco, do want to go to the other channel tonight. That's the goal. But I can't say it's absolutely happening.
Sure thing. Here, this should get you pointed in the right direction. Go get your man.
Something to report.
Possibly for boarding. Do I have EM weapons? I think so. I do want to see if I could board.
Operation complete. Thrusters
board.
free.
Pretty sure the laser. No, the laser isn't EM. You didn't even bother? Well, let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can pull it off. Shields up. Uh-oh. These mines? Oh, there's the warlock.
Endless boy. Who is this you've brought me? More scrap for the field. Savor your last moments, Moat. All systems. Shoot them down.
You never should have come here. Come on. Why is it not shooting?
They lost their shields. Tragic. Just tragic.
Oh no, I'm dead! I'm dead! Okay, okay, now I realize that my laser turrets are auto, so that's good to know. Alright, so let's go to ballistics. So if I actually do want to try and board him, I probably need to be more. Yeah, I'm gonna give this one, maybe two more tries to see if I can pull this off. If not, I'm just gonna say screw it. Take him out.
Scrap for the field. Savor your last moments, Moat. All systems. Shoot them down.
Bye bye, enemy shields.
I will be your help.
Oh well. Well, I tried. tried turning off. I tried turning off the turrets when his shields went down, but that's why I was trying to aim for the engines. Darn it! All right. This is the last. I'm gonna last try. You know what? This time I'm gonna have the lasers completely disabled and just stick with my my manual weapons. But that's what I was trying. I was trying really hard to go to the engines to knock them out.
Endless boy, who is this you've brought me? More scrap for the field. Savor your last moments, much more systems. Know that you are nothing.
Taking out our grab jump.
Got him! Oh, I got him!
What are you?
Hell yeah!
No, I will not die in a cage.
All right, let's see what happens.
Prepared the grab drive.
Nice clean dock there.
Will not take me. I lost everything because of the UC. They will get no more.
The hell? What the hell?
Emergency detected. Hatch
What?
override engaged.
Wait, what? Did he just off himself? Yeah. It was pointless. Well, now you know.
File deletion cannot be completed. Ending process.
Well, there was. It was pointless anyway. Wait, can I actually take a ship? I can take a ship. Ooh. Oh, dang it. Oh, it's been rendered inoperable. Oh well. Yeah, well, it was pointless to board anyway. Just got a little bit of more flavor text, I guess, but meh. A lot of loot in here too, but nothing really worth much of anything.
Elevated temperature here. Be sure to stay properly hydrated.
Area clear.
Where is it? Gonna blow it up.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
All right, let's talk to this Mr. Victus.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay.
I mean, I don't necessarily care. Devin, again, there's no need to. And what I mean by that is there's no need to put that update into the chat.
Your file says you have a military.
I know, Danny. I know. Sometimes I actually do forget that I could just simply fast travel directly without needing to go into the ship and everything.
Me?
But you know,
I have
my
a feeling today's going
immersions
to be a great
are
day.
affected.
Don't you agree?
But yeah, I keep forgetting that it's ridiculously easy to fast travel.
Authorized personnel only. Trent has to stay here.
Welcome back, Captain. Do you have some news for me regarding Dr. Olays?
I tried to bring him in, but he's on live.
I'm not surprised. The man fled every consequence he ever faced. Of course, you don't expect me to just take you at your word, do you? Excellent. Please, deposit it in the transfer system.
Transfer accepted.
Would you look at that? Kept it all these years. Some simply couldn't let go of that old world. This is fine work, Captain.
Now what?
I can ensure the remaining team members find their way to the Red Devil's headquarters. Except for one. That one you'll need to collect yourself. His name is Kaiser. You can find him on the Freestar world of Nira, wandering the battlefield there. The area was ground zero for xeno-weapon deployments during the war, so I would arm yourself appropriately. And I think you'll want to check in with Hadrian and Dr. Walker before paying it a visit. Kaiser will likely have security protocols you'll need their help to overcome.
Okay.
A military Model A. Yes.
Wait, it's a
Specifically
robot?
customized for the needs of the Xeno warfare team during the Colony War. A powerful resource.
Okay, was not expecting that.
I dedicated my life to the United Colonies. Every effort of my being to their protection. I even gave them my heirs. Even if my circumstances have changed, my purpose has not.
Hey, Lane. That's actually another thing that I'm kind of disappointed. I feel like Vasco
We're protecting the
was
galaxy, Captain. We'll need every tool at our
severely
disposal.
underutilized or underwhelming. Because I feel like Codsworth had so much of more of a personality compared to Vasco. I was really hoping for a robot friend.
What did you need? Yes, good. Let's go.
There we go. Much easier.
No indigenous life signs. One less thing to worry about, I suppose.
Oh, come on. Codsworth wasn't that bad. Although him judging the hell out of you for picking up needed materials for crafting was irritating.
Captain, welcome back.
Yeah. What time is it? 3:20. I think this is a good spot to call it. Stretch my legs. Do something else right now. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop here. Yeah. But like I said, I'm gonna you know, save this quest line, the remaining of the quest line for the stream, because honestly, it's getting better and better. But yeah, I'll stop it here, and I'll see you guys maybe this evening. It depends. It gets even better. All right. Well, here we go. I got something to look forward to. What am I cooking for dinner? I got steak, probably some steak and rice. I'll cook that, and then depending on what happens this evening, I'll probably go on the other channel. But I'll let you guys know the Discord. So, but yeah, you know, I'm glad to be making progress here. It's definitely I feel like this has been a much better experience than my first playthrough, if I'm being honest. But yeah. All right. See you guys later. Have a good one.